Sean Diddy Combs, a name synonymous with fame, fortune, and a glittering career that spans decades. But beneath the diamond-studded surface, there's a chilling undercurrent of darkness that many are afraid to acknowledge. Allegations, whispers in the shadows, that trace back to events most would prefer forgotten. In the mid-2000s, Diddy took a young, impressionable Justin Bieber under his wing, introducing him to a world of luxury, fame, and, some claim, excess and exploitation. Was Diddy guiding Bieber's stardom, or pushing him into the darker corners of fame, far too soon for a teenage boy to navigate? The lavish parties, the exposure to adult lifestyles. Many say the innocence of young stars like Bieber was traded for fame's seductive, but dangerous, embrace. Diddy's journey to the top of the entertainment world was meteoric. He built an empire, made legends, and became a legend himself. But behind every empire lies a darker story, secrets that, when revealed, send shivers down the spine. Some say his success was born from the exploitation of those he claimed to help. Others whisper of far darker deeds, hidden in the dimly lit corners of lavish parties and closed-door meetings. One name that lingers on everyone's lips is that of the notorious B.I.G., a titan of hip-hop and Diddy's closest collaborator. But what if their partnership wasn't all it seemed? Some allege that Diddy's involvement in Biggie's murder goes deeper than anyone ever thought. Theories swirl. Was Biggie a sacrifice for Diddy's continued rise to fame? Did Diddy turn his back on a friend for fortune? The truth, obscured by time, remains hidden. But the air around these questions feels thick with something malevolent. But Biggie's death is just one shadow haunting Diddy's legacy. Over the years, darker allegations have emerged, painting a picture not just of ruthless ambition, but of manipulation, control, and exploitation. It wasn't just young artists like Bieber who seemed vulnerable under Diddy's influence. Rumors began circulating of young women, and even boys, who were drawn into Diddy's orbit, their lives forever changed by their proximity to power. Whispers of Diddy's infamous parties, extravagant, secretive, and often attended by the rich and powerful, raised disturbing questions. Some say these weren't just parties, but something far more sinister. Young people, often minors, lured in with promises of opportunity, were exposed to an adult world they weren't ready for. The lines between pleasure and exploitation blurred, and the question remains, how far did Diddy go to maintain control? Reports of inappropriate behavior toward underage attendees have surfaced time and again. Allegations that boys and girls, lured by fame and fortune, were taken advantage of in the most horrifying ways. Some claim they were pressured, groomed, and manipulated, while others suggest that Diddy and his circle knew no boundaries when it came to maintaining their power. These young victims, lost in the glamour, found themselves trapped in a world where escape seemed impossible, their innocence stripped away behind closed doors. But what is it about Diddy that drives these whispers? Is it simply the cost of fame, the ruthless nature of the industry, or something darker? Some have pointed to the strange occurrences that follow him. Incidents at his extravagant parties, where the rich and powerful mingle, and the lines between pleasure and pain blur. Guests have reported unsettling encounters, some even leaving these events with memories they'd rather forget. They say the night holds secrets, whispers of rituals, power plays, and worse. Then, there are the personal allegations, accusations of control, manipulation, and the strange, almost cult-like loyalty demanded from those within his inner circle. His relationships have been scrutinized, with tales of intimidation, coercion, and fear that paint a sinister picture behind the public persona. Some former associates claim they were silenced, others that they were destroyed. And the young artists? Their stories are even more haunting. Many rose to fame quickly under Diddy's guidance, only to see their careers crumble just as fast. What happened behind the scenes? What deals were made in the dark, where these artists felt trapped, unable to break free from the empire that had made them famous? Some say that for Diddy, loyalty was demanded at all costs, and crossing him came with consequences. One thing is certain, Diddy's empire was not built on talent alone. Whether through shrewd business acumen or something far more sinister, he has maintained his place at the top for decades. But at what cost? The bodies of broken careers, ruined reputations, and whispered accusations of something much darker are strewn in his wake. Diddy's legacy is one bathed in luxury, power, and influence, but also perhaps in shadows. A legacy built on talent or terror. The truth remains hidden, locked away behind a carefully crafted image. But as more voices speak out, we must ask ourselves, how long can the darkness remain buried before it comes back to haunt? In the world of the rich and famous, some truths are too terrifying to see the light of day. But perhaps, just perhaps, the darkest secrets are the ones we choose not to believe.